rock music and imperialism. And that Guevara guy. He was born in Argentina, shot down by Bolivians, and enjoyed making people's lives miserable, while simultaneously being loved and respected by these so-called rebels in the world. Every rebel loves that Che Guevara guy. What's so rebellious about his ideology? What's so rebellious about what he did? He rebelled against the government. Okay. That's a big deal. But what did he really do? He was practically the butcher of Cuba. He tried to kill all sorts of political prisoners. I don't see why there's rock bands that worship him. In fact, I can probably find you a quote of him saying that rock music was a form of imperialism, since we're obviously trading it with many cultures. In fact, many educated musicians are aware of the fact that those idiots who wear those shirts have no idea what they're talking about when they're wearing those Che Guevara shirts, thinking they're cool and rebellious. There's nothing rebellious about that in reality. The Australian band The Clap sings of the Che Guevara t-shirt wearer who has no idea of who he really is. Because it's true. In fact, the Cuban punk band Porno Para Ricardo has actually been arrested because they declaim the Castro regime and its so-called heroes, such as Guevara. History does repeat itself. Looking at the Middle East, seeing those countries that make it harder for rock musicians to play, I'm not surprised if it's the same thing. Underground black metal is very underground in countries such as modern Iraq, or even countries that have not been invaded by the United States, if you want to leave America aside, because even Egypt and Libya do not really have them. And these countries are not going to change. They're always going to oppose the imperialists and the free traders and the globalists and whatever I'm supposed to be. I guess a globalist. I don't know. Libertarian, capitalist. I'm not sure what word people use anywhere, but I think you get the point. So Che Guevara and his love affair with the left really shouldn't exist. If you're a hipster and are trying to declaim any of my videos, you really are a hypocrite. Che Guevara was obviously a terrible murderer, and your t-shirt isn't cool. You think he gave a damn about these bands that you listen to? I don't think he'd care, even if it was a rebellious punk band. He was a scumbag, in my opinion. And he should be a scumbag in yours. So when you try to tell me that somehow us libertarians are brainwashing the youth with our reason and our liberties, you are a useless hypocrite. And if you really want to tour in your band that goes around the world, try touring in Venezuela. Try touring throughout Chicago. Or maybe you should try going to North Korea to see if your fantasy of socialism really works.